So today's my presentation is Japanese culture. You know, here in Japan, there are so many unique culture. So here you go. But it's fake. Unfortunately, it's fake because there are so many Japanese. There are so many Japanese students here. So fortunately we have 4 Japanese students here. So maybe someone introduced our culture or food, Japanese foods, cultures, anime like that. So I will save that topic for this for Airi, Ashio, and Kana. And my topic is a linguist approach to English pronunciation. It's really like studying, right? Because do you know linguistic? Linguistic is a subject or study of the language, about language. For example, what is the difference of the Spanish or Portuguese, or when English was born, which relative language between what is the difference of what is similar of Korean and Japanese like that. And I should focus today. I should focus the English pronunciation. So this is not a presentation, but this is for like lecture. So perhaps the Lee was Eddie will sleep, or Mancuso will go home. But I don't care about it unless the teacher will accept it. Anyway, this presentation is not only for you guys, but also for me, because you guys, and you know that my pronunciation is terrible. Not terrible, unique one. Okay, so let's go study. But first, why I chose this topic and why I chose the English approach like studying. It becomes from my job and my curious. Let's go. So before that, I will introduce myself. That I'm Hira Suzuki, and my job is public consultant here in Japan. I work in the Fujitsu Japanese electricity company as a public consultant for government agencies. So my clients are government, not only local government, but not only both central and local. Then the third one. So as a public consultant, I wrote some research paper, and here, this QR code can lead you to my paper in English. So if you are interested in tourism, please check it out. My job requires that and this third topic, my mission, my job requires that I investigate everything the clients require. Then we analyze it. Finally, we propose that policies to the government to solve the public issues. So I'm really used to researching something. And why I research today? Why I research the pronunciation? But maybe 5 or 10 years, maybe before 2 years ago, I totally ignored the pronunciation skills, because the here in Japan, the studying English is only requiring for the reading and listening, so we don't care about speaking. then I don't care about the pronunciation too. Then after that, before coming here, I had some online lessons, online English lessons, and then when I speak tree or master about master's degrees, it's really basic words, but I couldn't understand my teachers. I was really disappointed to my pronunciation at the time. And finally, that was a trigger that our classmates said, I have no idea what you're saying about my pronunciation. And so perhaps she, I don't know he or she, but couldn't understand me at all by my pronunciation. So at that time, I really understand that I had to take that. I should improve my pronunciation skills. And I have this presentation opportunities, so I use my researching skills to improve my pronunciation. Let's go. So after that, here I will try to explain some tips. So after this slide, I will explain about the English pronunciation as a linguistic. So first, why do we have accents? Do you know? So anyway, our brain was made up. Our brains are made up for our native language, of course. So in this side, I call native language as A1, first language. But so when we speak the English, so we call it English L2, second language. We naturally apply our mother language to English pronunciation, and this is called language transfer. This is called language transfer in linguistic. So please remember it. And it calls accents. So what is the language transfer cause? I will explain the three causes of language transfer. First, sounds. Of course, yes. For example, if we don't have a sound, so if we don't have some kind of sounds in English, we substitute the other sounds as a similar sound in L1 language. For example, here in Japan, we don't have all sound. Yeah, so here in Japan, we don't have we don't have th sound, so we often use s sound. Let's say I often say I think that. I should say I think, but it's too difficult for me. The second, language blocks. Blocks means so language or word blocks. So the second, word blocks. So the English words is consisted of the vowels and many consonants, but we Japanese use every consonant after vowels. So here in English makes lots of consonants, but we don't use the consonants so often. So we both use consonants, vowels. How can I say? Okay, so every word we have one consonant, one vowels, one consonant, one vowels, like that. But English is not consonants, vowels, consonants, vowels. So for us, I naturally use vowels in the words. For example, cat. I call it's a little bit difficult. Okay, so I will explain later. Second, blocks. It's a little bit difficult, so I will explain later. And third, rhythm. Our Japanese language Japanese is the flattest language in the world. What is the flattest? Means when I say speak English, my sound is really flat. For example, 僕が日本語を喋るとこんな感じでほぼアクセントがない状態で喋り続けます。So when I speak English, there are no waves in my sentence, right? But English is totally different. It's really difficult for me. And this is the causes of the language transfer. But to be relieved that even the native languages, even the native speakers has own accents. Here is very famous accents. US, the car, they say car, and okay, they say here, English speakers said hair, and Aussie often say here, here. So there is no no perfect English in the world. So our true goal about speaking some English is mutual understanding. Okay, so to understand the every accent, to understand the accents, okay, to be mutual okay, so to be mutual understanding, we should learn our accents in this class. First, Korean. You guys don't have P and B sound. You often say copy, or you don't have Z sound, right? So could you read this sentence, please? Eddie, Hugo. Thank you. Difficult? Okay, so the Thai sound. So it's really interesting that you drop final consonants. So cat, like that. Is it correct? And you don't have V sounds. So could you repeat? Sorry, it's your turn. Okay, thanks. Is it difficult? Alright. So Turkish. I heard that Turkey is a little bit flat language as well. And you don't have double sound or you don't have TH sounds. Then it's interesting. Interesting fact is you insert the vowels before S plus consonant. Example, station is station. Is it true? Interesting. Okay, so Jasmine, go. Thank you. Yeah, good, but thank you too. And with Japanese, it's a really flat sounds. And we often, so this is a block. The miss one is, as I mentioned, this blocks. We Japanese don't use consonants singular. We Japanese don't use a single consonant. We always, I use one consonant like C, and we should add another vowels. For example, I would call the MacBook as MacBook, MACCU, MacBook, not MacBook, book, and then, so here is a very good example. My name is Suzuki Hiroya. Here, look. Consonants, vowels, consonants, vowels, consonants, vowels, CV. Yeah, we don't have only C. We don't use the consonants in singularly. So it's too difficult. And then we don't have TH sound as well. So chill, come on. Yeah, shows black sound, black, not black, black, like that. But thank you. And finally, the Latin American. Spanish is flat language as well. Is it correct? Okay. And you add the E before S consonants. Study is study. And you don't have distinguish about B and V. Diana, let's go. Thank you. Finally, Portuguese. Portuguese, you don't have the Portuguese, the final T or D become CG. Only final. Is it correct? And final L becomes U, or initial R becomes H. It's really unique rules. But it's obvious that we call it Rio de Janeiro, but the Brazilians said Rio de Janeiro. Alright, so Mancuso, let's go. Thank you. Alright, so what is difficult for me to... So, okay, I will show them my disease about pronunciation. Every day I recorded that what happened today I speak what happened today 5 minutes. I speak what happened today for 5 minutes and I recording it, then I analyze it in using AI. And AI said, and when I said today I had 3 inspections, so looking for my house, but AI understand 3 infections. Are you okay? He said, are you okay? Infection is disease. And other one, when I say I was sleeping in my class, and the AI said I was sleeping. You're sleeping in the grass. Grass. You know grass? Grass is the area which is consist of plants. Finally, when I will say third, they understand as sad. So every time I say first topic, second topic, and the third things is, but they understand as the sad thing is too emotional. So I will care about my pronunciation, especially this one. So, but how to care about it? Yeah, there are some topics then. when I speak English, speak English speaker, the English speaker, English needs a deep breath. So, for example, where you have young, and I should continue to this throat and this mouth. It makes the English sound better. This is the one tips for speaking English. Then we should train. I should train it. For example, okay, so there's the paper, and okay, so when I speak Japanese, I don't use mouth so much, and I don't breathe deeply so much. So for example, when I speak Japanese, maybe this tissue is not so moved. For example, 僕が日本語をこんぐらい喋ってもティッシュは全然動かない。But if you speak English, I should move this tissue so much, especially P sound, D sound, B sound, like whoosh. So is it okay to? So when you confirm is your breath proper, you should take a paper and confirm it. Then the rubber band, you use rubber band to stress the words in sentence. So as I mentioned, I often read the sentence very flat, but to make a stress, I use rubber band here, and when I stress the sounds, I stretch the rubber bands. It makes my reading more stressful. So this is the final side. Our accent is not fair, so I will try. And as I mentioned, I will try to improve myself. Then maybe half a year or 1 year later, I will be better to pronounce it, and maybe at that time Emma can understand perfect for me. So even though we have a accent, be clear. It is important to be clear. Thank you. And now I'm learning about the running in. Thank you. And now I'm learning in British or Aussie accent, Aussie pronunciation about the vowels and consonants. And I made an application to learn that pronunciation. Of course, I use it, and of course it's for free because it's just a web application. So if you're interested in, so now please check it out. And there are not only the Japanese one, but also you can use every language. So I will apply the every language which in this classmate use it. So please check it out, and you learn the British or Aussie accent together. Thank you.